Hello and welcome to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. I'm your hostess for this Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is the radio show, or should I say TV show for you. This is a place where I'll answer your questions and readings, whatever, free. And like I had just told my client base, look, call this number, 1-888-454 2751. And if you get to my show, terrific. But there are other wonderful psychics on this radio program. See, I'm old school. Radio TV program. Okay, I'm still saying radio. Who will answer your calls? Also, I consider my radio program. Did I say radio again? Yes, I did. I need a giant cue card right in front of me that says TV. Okay. This program is what I would call fresh and live. I do not screen my calls, except Dave does, just to make sure that you're not some crazy lunatic at the full moon in middle of July. But in other words, I don't know who you are, other than the information you give me on the screen. I don't screen my calls out so that I find out information about you beforehand. I don't have time to Google you. Would you believe people have actually said, I Google you? I'm like, first of all, I don't have time. Second of all, how can I if I finally meet you on the radio? I'm also reading what Dave just typed me. He's talking about radio again. And so this is just a live, whimsical program. You call in, you get your answers. Sometimes I'll answer your question before you ask, and sometimes your loved ones from the other side will take over your portion of the program before you even have a chance to speak. Talked to the listeners last week. That's what happened. So you're listening to the Ask One Radio Network. I'm psychic medium Mary Beth Wrenn. I see your aura. In fact, it's your aura that's my medium to read your energy, your future, what you carry in your past, and also the spirit world. A quick shout out to my mom listening in Philly. Also to a friend I just met today named Steve, also in Philadelphia. And a shout out to Regan in Ohio. I got to tell you folks, listeners, it is amazing what the spirit world can do. I'll tell you briefly before I go into my readings, however. And I was telling my mom shortly before the show, I met a client who's a flight attendant. And she's more than that, but she's a flight attendant. And I was telling her about a personal experience with my life. And she said, oh my gosh, she says, I happen to know people from that airlines. So it's just amazing how the spirit world, or should I say how God puts the important people in your life at the right time. So it is my hope, my dream, and my wish that I will be able to meet those people that assisted my father way back in 1976. And even though the outcome wasn't that great, I still want to meet those people that were there that day. So if you're out there, if you're listening, Regan, if you're listening, Steve, if you're listening, I want to say thank you for your passion, your compassion. Steve, I appreciate you being a pit bull. So, and you know what I mean. I will get into the details later on as that begins to develop. But it's still, like I said, it is amazing how spirit will come through and help you. Oh. All right, Dave. Hey, what, who, what, where, when, why? Who do we have who's coming to our show next? I have to scroll down here. See, it's all this technical stuff. Oh, yes. Shelby Smith will be in the chat room tonight, I think. Oh, that's funny. I just realized something. My two assistants' last name are the same. They're not sisters. It's anyway, Tabitha is out there. Hopefully she's listening to the show. Quick shout out to Tabitha. And of course, Shelby, who is running the chat room for our program this evening. She will answer questions such as where you can get a reading with me, when I'm available. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can be available for telephone readings, Skype readings, and in-person readings in Davidson, North Carolina. It's just outside. Dave, I can't believe you're putting that person up on the screen. Hey, Mom, my next caller's from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Hey, exit 4, how you doing? Hey, Kristen. Let's bring Kristen to the show.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm blown away. I was just talking to my mom up in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Oh, wow. Such a small world.
It is. That's why my eyes went out of my face just now. I was like, really? Don't tell me you work for the airlines, too. That would be something else.
I don't.
Wow. So, Mount Laurel, New Jersey. You and I could talk up a storm, but you know what? This is your show. So, this is your time. So, what can I do for you this evening?
Well, I was just kind of looking for some guidance. I've never really had a reading done before, so I'm not quite sure what to expect, but I wanted to kind of see what my future has in home for me.
Well, terrific. Well, thank you for giving us a call and trusting the Ask One Radio Network. It's a blast here. Every reader out here, I think, is just so talented. So I'm blessed to have you on my show. So thank you and welcome. All righty, Kristen.
Well, thank you.
Let me get into your energy field. And what I'm doing is my eyes are drifting. I'm not looking right at the camera. It's because I'm waiting for that energy to sort of sink in. And there it goes. Okay, so the first impression I get is medical, doctor, nurse, mom, or that you have perhaps a child with that needs more attention, if that makes sense. I don't know if that means you're a teacher or a nursery school teacher.
I am actually in nursing school at the moment, and I work as a medical assistant. So you were right on it.
I'm glad. Thank you for calling my show, getting in, and I'm so happy as the virgin readie that you're getting a really good reading, because Spirit has it good for you, I suppose. That was a horrible sentence. Marian Wrenn, don't listen to that sentence. She's a professor of English, so I just ruined it. Anyway, getting back to your reading. Your energy field is a brilliant pink aura field. And I see the bright pink colors around people who are in the medical field who resonate really well with children, older people, like invalid. I'm not like talking like my age. I still got life in me, so it's not me. Okay. Not me. But animals. So when you're going through your nursing program, whether you should decide to be an RN, I'm feeling like it's going to be a specialized type of RN. A NICU, maybe an intensive care unit for babies. But I'm feeling
I haven't quite chosen a specialty, but.
So you're in Mount Laurel, so that would be. I was just talking about the Garden State Hospital from this morning. I mean, from the fella from Philadelphia at the airport. This is tripping. Okay, so that's Route 73. You happen to know that well. I know you do. All righty. So getting back to this energy. All right. I'm seeing you specializing with children. I'm feeling that you're going to start off as an RN basic, do your terms, do your residency, or whatever nurses do. And then I see that you're going to be shifting a little bit, and I see you, instead of being a nurse for reactive medication, meaning working with the diabetic patient who's now got the sugar glucose levels in the, I don't know my medical terms, so forgive me. So I see you working with preventative medicine. So I see you getting into the wellness program of the medical field. All right, did you just go to an acupuncture appointment? What's this energy by us? I see Orientalism around you. I see Oriental, Chinese signs. Okay, maybe it's your past life. You just have
I
Chinese
actually
food?
have a bunch of plants. I have like a jade plant. I have orchids. I have a Hindu ivy plant. Probably.
Okay. Kristen, do you
They're
have
all right
anything?
in front of me, too.
Yes. I'm not psychic eavesdropping on you. Like, I'm not beaming down right behind you. That would be creepy. But I'm focused. I'm in your energy field. And I see these Chinese signs. So if you are finding yourself drawn toward the Oriental type of world or Hindu, I have a very strong impression that you have had a past life as a Chinese healer. So I hope that you take the time to learn about Qigong. Just phonetically spell it wrong in Google. Go to Qigong. Try this. It's like QI, next word Gong, Gong. Experiment. Experience acupuncture, and you may even feel like you know what they're going to do before they do it. If you get a lot of deja vu like that, it's a lot of times you're having a past life memory. And I spelled Qigong right, but Dave corrected me. There's no space between the I and the G. So it's Q-I, G as in George, O-N-G. Think of like Chuck Barris from the Gong Show. So it's Q-I Gong. Qigong.
All right.
Okay?
I will definitely look into that.
Yeah, and it's all about energy, which is lovely. It's prana energy, chi energy. If you could, now I wouldn't. Oh, Kristen, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be listening. I know you're all listening to Kristen, your new best friend here. Kristen, I know you're getting a private reading, so to speak, with 1 million of your best new friends here listening in. Okay, so Kristen, I get a really strong impression that you will be associated to. Dave keeps sending me names. The next person after you is from Medford, but Oregon. And I know you're from Mount Laurel, and I know you know where Medford is, because we have a Medford, New Jersey. So back to you. And what I was saying, and I completely blanked. Yes, I did. Here it is. Ladies of Lourdes Hospital in Camden. Is it still around?
It is.
Let me tell you something. Now, Kristen, you were probably not even born, because I started my psychic career 30 plus years ago. So you were probably a twinkle in somebody's eye. But Ladies of Lourdes Hospital, I'm telling you, the Spirit's speaking through, because this is something else tonight. My first client in Medford, New Jersey, worked at U.S. Air. And he is a Reiki master. That's another form of energy you might want to check out. That's spelled R-E-I-K-I. Okay. I before E, except after C. Anyway. He used to tell me he would go to Ladies of Lourdes Hospital for a Reiki healing program. I think it was called Reiki Roundups. It's been a bazillion years for me. But if that hospital is open-minded to energetic healing, I think you might have a doorway in. So yeah, I'm telling you, your career is going to be skyrocketing and straight up, because you're doing what your soul is telling you to do. So do not quit your day job. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I could get in a little bit to the love life, but I know I don't have time for that, because dear Cindy is sitting there waiting in Medford, Oregon. But I hope you had a great time with getting your first ever psychic reading. And we psychics,
I really did.
Thank you. And know this too, when you go to a psychic, very rarely will they have to ask you many questions. The psychic mediums, they'll just tune into the energy field and just go. Okay? And if it doesn't resonate with you, especially if you go to a psychic who's in person and you don't resonate with him or her, look, it's your money. You got to make sure you communicate to that person, because if they're a professional psychic, they will be more than happy to work it out with you, come to some kind of agreement, or help you come to some kind of understanding. Whatever you do, if somebody says to you, Kristen, I see that you have a dark cloud over you, and they want to charge you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, run out the door, okay? Because that's not a psychic. That's a joke, okay? I'm just saying
well, thank you so much.
Brand new. You're welcome. I'll stop talking. I know Dave knows I have the gift of gab. So, thank you for calling. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. You are listening to Wrenn and Friends, Psychic Talk Radio. I'm the hostess, psychic medium, Mary Beth Wrenn. Spell my name like a bird, except I have two N's, like a bird would have two wings, or an angel in that case. So, and it's not R-E-N like Kylo Ren, although I've been asked if I'm related to Kylo Ren or if I'm part of Wrenn and Stimpy, but it's, so I'm W-R-E-N-N. It's the British thing. I think it's Wales. I don't know. Anyway, I am going to help Dave. I just blanked on my mind. Cindy in Medford, Oregon. Welcome to the Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How can I help you tonight?
I'm not really sure. So is it just I ask a question and?
No, you don't have to. I got a really strong vibrational visual with you. You don't have to say a thing. I'm good. Did you want that?
Okay. I was hoping you were going to say that.
Okay, Hank 10, your energy's strong. Okay. Now, when I say strong, yes. There is a mother figure around you who died from some sort of smoking-related disease. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I see a person who a heavy pot smoker. Lord mercy, what are you going to do with me, Dave? I meant to say cigarettes. Okay, I'm seeing, I'm getting a heavy feeling to the chest area, and I feel female. And I get the impression I'm speaking with a mother figure to you. Now, I know you may not want to know about the other side, but the other side wants to know about you. Dave just said,
yeah, I've been kind of figuring that.
Okay. Now, by coming back into your aura field, your energy field comes to me in the colors, it's not color, it's white and black. It's coming to me as if you're a personality of either yes or no, on or off, no vagues, no ambiguity, but a sense of either you got it or you don't. Okay, so it's yes or no. Now, hold up here a second. I feel like there had been a loss, but I'm beginning to think that I might be in your future, not just your mom. I feel like we're looking at a job loss or a relationship loss, but it feels like to me it's really soon. That doesn't make sense. Really in the, recent, it's about a month ago. Did you lose a job a month ago?
Not necessarily a month ago. It's been a few weeks back.
Oh, so it's been less than a month.
Though.
Don't ever ask a psychic for time. We're not exact. Okay, but your energy. Okay, if you want to know time, we'll tell you your past life. Okay. Now, that's why your mom's coming through. I'm seeing a woman around you. She's just smoking, who cares? Something like she's dead. You can't kill her any more than you have. So, and she's saying not to worry about it. Cindy, do you do anything? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to walk on your conversation. I'm seeing food in your future. Like I'm supposed to say catering or restaurant or waitress maybe, but I don't think you're going to be waitressing. I feel like it's more than that. So manager in a restaurant, host, no, it's more than that. Catering. I'm going to stay with food. Own a food truck. Okay.
That could be possible.
Have you ever toyed around with the idea of being a chef?
Not really. I mean, I enjoy it, but I've never really actually thought of that as something that I actually end up doing. But I love to cook.
You do. Look, if it's not a chef, be a baker.
Okay, now baker, yeah, that's very possible.
I know the vision that's coming to me is that in the future you're going to be approached by somebody who may own a bakery or a cupcake shop or maybe some sort of food truck, but I feel like it's connecting to baked goods, sandwiches, buns, biscuits, bread. For me, gluten-free. Okay, hint, hint. I'm celiac, so of course I'm going to say, gluten-free. Anything that doesn't taste like cardboard, please. Because, oh my God, some of that pizza crust. Okay, that'll make you see stars. So what I'm seeing ahead for you is telling me that I see you being a manager in the food world. And then I feel like you're going to be a co-business owner with a woman. Yeah, like a co-owner, an entrepreneur with a woman.
Co-owner.
Long black hair. She seems to be about 20 years younger, so I'm wondering if it's a daughter or somebody you would consider being like a daughter. You understand that?
Kind of.
Well, I'm going to throw a name at you. I hear the word Rachel.
Rachel. Not so far that I can think of.
I'll take Raquel, Rachel, or Rochelle. Maybe Rochelle. Something with a R-A-C, and I think it's Q-U. That's why, no, I'm C-H. This is the name I'm seeing, so it might be a last name. But what the nice part is, I agree with your mother, and that is, don't worry about it. Everything was supposed to happen for a reason. You are not to stress over it. You will get a job. It feels like immediately. If you decide to go back into your old type of career, there will be a delay in getting a job. Because I'm being told from your mom's energy and from the spirit world, like your angels, spirit guides, and God. It's kind of creepy. I don't admit that I talk to God, okay? You can stop there. I'll get my own straitjacket. Okay.
No, I'm with you.
Okay. But I'm being told, just sit back, relax. Enjoy this time off for a reason. There goes your mom's presence again. She just said, you're supposed to have the time off to take care of her. Because you didn't have the time off to take care of me. You understand that message?
Because I didn't have the time to take care of
her.
Not really. Not really.
Were you working at the time when she passed or was close to passing?
Okay, so my mom is passed? Is that what you're saying?
I feel like I'm speaking with a woman who is either your mom or connected to your mom, like a sister, older sister, a cousin. It's too far. I feel like it's more direct, immediate. And I feel like she's saying to me, you weren't there to help her pass, but there's a situation now where there's somebody who's already medically sick, where you can help. You can be there. I hope you may understand that message. Not predicting your mom going to die. I don't see that. I already feel like I'm speaking with a woman who died of COPD.
Yeah, that actually does make a lot of sense.
Okay, good. So then consider this time in your life, even though you may be between jobs, as a blessing in disguise.
As a blessing in disguise, and don't work as for or what?
No. I mean, do not worry about where the next job is coming from. It will come to you. You'll be at the right place at the right time. It doesn't mean I don't want you to stop sending out your resumes. I mean, of course, you keep looking. Hey, that would be good and
Right,
not smart.
right. Yeah.
We psychics, we may think we know everything, but let's be humble. Okay, keep looking. But I see you in the food business in the future. So who knows? I might see you on TV. I might go watch you on Master Chef. Wait a minute, I'm almost a junior, but no, you and I would not make it in Master Chef Junior. Kind of old.
No, we definitely wouldn't.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's what I got for you today.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
You're welcome. I really appreciate you calling the show. I have a blast, and I hope you get to call in again and let me know what's going on. And if you are in the baking industry,
thanks so much.
Gluten-free cupcakes.
I will do.
Right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye, Sydney. And thank you, everyone, for listening to Wrenn and Friend, Psychic Talk Radio. I'm your hostess, Psychic Medium Mary Beth Wrenn. If you want to call in to get a great reading from any one of our fantastic readers, just call 1-888-454-2751. You can find me at www.marybethwrenn.com. If you didn't catch that, look at the logo below me or just Google me. Okay, I won't accuse you of Googling me, but I'm not Googling you. I could say I'm goddling you. Okay. Well, thank you again for listening, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Connie, Tabitha, and Shelby, and of course, my mom. Have a wonderful evening, and don't forget, reality is what you make it. Make sure you make it the very best.